Welcome to Lynchburg, Virginia, the site of a second-round NCAA men's soccer tournament matchup here on Schellenberger Field. Messiah, the home team today against Ohio Northern after a very exciting day of soccer here in Lynchburg yesterday. Andrew Watson ready to take you all the way through this contest as both teams look to secure themselves a spot into the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. But first, we are able to take a look at the contest from yesterday. First for Messiah, it was an early goal, and then the onslaught began. Lefevre got things started there. Matt McDonald not in the lineup today, injured. He scored second, and then it was Sam Phillips picking up his 12th goal on the season. And then late in that first half, Leitzel off his foot through the hands of the goalkeeper for the fourth goal. Then Ben Vollmer flicks one, far post goes in, and then finally Cater, the last goal of the contest, a beautiful strike into the back of the net. That one not necessarily a contest for Messiah, but exactly what you would expect from the #1 team in the country. And then we'll check out the contest yesterday between Ohio Northern and Lynchburg. Early goal for ONU. Then Monzi Shalita answers late in regulation. Parker scores late. Figaro ties it up, 2 minutes left, which brought us to penalties. Luke Mega scores. Will Schaefer off the crossbar. It was then when Lynchburg took the advantage. Reed Rouse a chance to win it, saved by Hickey. And then it was this one to keep them alive. Figaro not able to convert. And then the final one. Stephen Duggan converts, and the Polar Bears blow a kiss to Lynchburg, and they secured their spot into the second round of the NCAA tournament, spoiling what had been an exciting game, one of the most exciting games here on Schellenberger Field all season. This gives us a chance now to check out a little bit of a team comparison between the #1 team in the country, Messiah, and Ohio Northern. Messiah 19-0-1 in the regular season, picked up another win yesterday, bringing them to 20-0-1. Both teams score around the same amount of goals per game. Shots per game very similar. Corners a bit of a disparity. And then shutouts, Messiah, that back line. Very, very skilled. In just about 3 minutes, we'll be back here on LHSN to get this game kicked off and run through lineups from Schellenberger Field.
Football has taught me a lot throughout my life. It's definitely had a huge imprint on who I am as a person. Competing at a Division III level created that opportunity for me to go to college. Not only was I the first one in my family to graduate college, but I was really the first one to even go. Being the first one, I'm breaking that cycle, and now that I've graduated, I'm not sure what's the next step, but I know I have a lot of doors open. And a lot of those are open because I played football and ran track here at Otterbein.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
cheer for the stumbles. That he should have had that. And the tears that linger. For in those moments, greatness lies. There, you will find the provoked, the determined, the unified. It's in those moments that champions are born.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. This second round matchup between Ohio Northern and Messiah getting ready to start. Right there you saw Will Schaefer, number 10, the player to watch this afternoon for the Polar Bears. Scored that early goal in the contest 51 seconds in against Lynchburg yesterday. That game obviously turning into the shootout, going 110 minutes and then going to those penalty kicks, but we will take a look at the lineups very quickly here. First for Ohio Northern, Lucas Hickey, Gavin Marshall, Will Schaefer, Ryan Summerfield, Nolan Shermer, Brendan Gervers, Sam McGee, Noah Zebrak, Stephen Duggan, Colin Gottrin, and Gage Foster. And then now for Messiah, Adam Carter, Cole Christian, Patrick Lee, Ben Lefevre, Ben Volmer, Jarek Morlote, Sam Phillips, Caleb Aldridge, Jake Lent-Coop, Davis Paget, and Josh Bradiger. Very important note today for Messiah. If you're wondering where that important name is missing in that lineup, Matt McDonald, not dressing in this contest, was seen on crutches earlier today over on the sideline, not able to compete in this contest. For Messiah yesterday, got out to an early start, scored a very early goal, giving them an opportunity to really go right at the Bearcats of Baruch. Really took advantage of what was a very fun day if you were a Falcon fan. And then on the other side, Ohio Northern has to be a little bit beat after that contest, going nearly 3 hours in total, including breaks. But it was 110 minutes, could not find a winner through 2 sessions of 10-minute overtime periods. And then going 7 penalty kicks. Lynchburg not able to convert. Stephen Duggan blasting one into the back of the net past Thomas Viscuso. Gave the Polar Bears the berth into the round of 32. But an uphill battle today. They'll have to face off against what has been a powerhouse in D3 men's soccer for quite some time. Messiah lost in this round last year. That one in penalty kicks as well. So you have to imagine they're trying to avenge something for themselves. This one, maybe an early opportunity on the break for the Polar Bears. This one, laid off, far side, across the face of goal. Can they get a shot off? Lays it off. This one chipped in. Maybe an opportunity, far side. Gerver, that one. Not able to get that one on frame. An early chance for the Polar Bears, a welcome sight if you're a fan of ONU. It's a Messiah team who has only conceded 6 goals the entire season. That one poked away to the feet of Cole Christian. Now off to the races, Sam Phillips. Phillips met with good pressure there by Brendan Gervers. Clears it out for a Messiah throw in a dangerous area. That one cleared away. Nolan Shermer in the area to get rid of that one. Vollmer, a little bit of space. Lays it off, far side, Padiger. Forward again. Lefevre trying to get on the end of that pass. It goes over the end line for a Polar Bear goal kick. Lefevre got things started yesterday for Messiah, scoring the first goal in that contest. And then Matt McDonald scored the second, and from there, things really started to blow open for the Falcons. But here's an opportunity. This one, Lefevre, far side. Shermer there to play pretty good defense. But Lefevre wins it back. End line, gets it across. That one cleared to the top of the 18-yard box, and then trying to bring it down, number 27, Colin Gottrin. Gavin Marshall. Now Gottrin once more trying to win it, but instead, far side Paget nearly got that one back for the Falcons. Gets a couple of claps from the Polar Bear fans. You have to imagine for ONU coming off the high of what was one of the most interesting and most exciting soccer games maybe some of these players have ever been involved in yesterday. Opportunity here on the break, near side, Summerfield, one-on-one with Aldridge. Looking for something, end line, right-footed cross, deflected out for a corner. And the Polar Bears have an early opportunity here from the corner kick. We'll take another look at this move. Aldridge did well to just watch the hips of Summerfield and stay in front of him. Summerfield also did very well to move quickly. Cole Christian was tracking down from the top half of the field, trying to work his way back into his defensive third. Schaefer will be the one to take. Left-footed corner, far post. Is anyone there? No one. It's cleared away by Paget, but only as far as Brendan Gervers trying to bring it down, taken away. Phillips, ball at his feet, trying to start something going the other way, and here's maybe an opportunity, but stepping up and winning that one back for the Polar Bears was Stephen Duggan, the man whose penalty sent the Polar Bears through to this second round. Marshall chips one in, trying to track it down. Cole Christian fighting for it, but also there Nolan Shermer. Shermer chips one far post. Paget clears it away. Waiting for it at the top of the circle there in center field was Lefevre. Now Phillips trying to track it down. Great job to shield that one into the hands of Lucas Hickey there by Stephen Duggan. Doesn't always seem the easiest play when you have such a potent goal scorer trying to chase you down. Phillips, 12 goals in 21 games this season. Did not get the start yesterday, but obviously with Matt McDonald not able to suit up in this contest, he might be the focal point of the offense for the Falcons. Aldridge doing well to shield it, but an even better job by Will Schaefer to try and win it back. A lot of pressure here from the Polar Bears, and Messiah can only clear it up into the ONU bench. Seems like all the momentum is with the team from Ohio. Messiah trying to urge on their players. This one chipped back. Will Schaefer, ball at his feet, lays it off for Nolan Shermer. Shermer, past Christian, tried to find something, but nobody in the area. Immediately looked like Morlote was the only player who had an opportunity to get that one, a pass right to the feet of the Falcon. Marshall nearly turned that one over and let Paget go right at the back line, but instead that one goes out for a throw. In front of a couple fans there on the track, obviously. Not a Lynchburg home game. Not many of those Hornets out here to watch. Lee Top of the box opportunity, left-footed strike. That one deflected by his own player. Phillips was the one in the area, but one back by Paget immediately. Lee, not much space, does well to turn, finds Aldridge going right at the back line now. Aldridge laying it off Cole Christian near side. Christian tried the step over, but was unable to get that one around. Turns it over. Attack dealt with for the time being. Marshall hit the floor, somehow got back up. Nearly finding the feet of Gottrin. Messiah resets, wins that one back. Looks like a couple of Lynchburg men's soccer players sitting over there on the track, watching this contest. I mean, you can't be too upset with the way that game ended last night. You give up a goal in the 51st second of the game. And then you don't score until Manzi Shalita whips one into the far post with 2:40 remaining in regulation. Then Ryan Parker, who we have not seen yet today for the Polar Bears, had a golden opportunity in the first half of overtime. Put that one in the back of the net, and then Pat Figaro tied it up. Anytime you go to penalty kicks, it's always a toss-up, especially when you make it to the NCAA tournament, and there is a stoppage in play here. Athletic training staff is going to have to step out and check on one of the ONU players down on the far side of the field. Still down on the far side, getting checked on by the athletic training staff. We'll take another look at what happened here. Gage Foster, maybe a little bit of a trailing hand there from number 12, Ben Vollmer. Either hand or elbow catching the side of the face of Gage Foster. Foster seems to be up and doing well. A good show of sportsmanship. Obviously not trying to put the opposition in that spot. Now Messiah fans getting loud here on Schellenberger Field. Haven't had much to cheer about yet. Patrick Lee is the only man with a shot for the Falcons, but that one was deflected. Didn't even get inside of the 18-yard box before Sam Phillips for Messiah accidentally got in the way. 10 minutes in here in this NCAA second round matchup. Lent Coop clears it near side. Cole Christian, opportunity to go right at Shermer. Instead, dishes it off. Bradiger, Christian, near side, trying to keep it in. Touch too heavy, that one out of play for a Polar Bear goal kick. There are a couple different contests in the NCAA tournament occurring at the moment. Connecticut College, the first team to secure their spot into the Sweet 16. Calvin already in as well. But more importantly, for both Messiah and Ohio Northern, the winner of this contest will wait the winner of Emory and Colorado College in the second round. Emory beating Brevard 3-0. Colorado College beating Oglethorpe 3-2. Washington and Lee also up 2-1, 20 minutes remaining in their round of 32 matchup. They're looking to secure their spot into the Sweet 16. In the same region as Ohio Northern and Messiah, so maybe there could be a matchup there between the Generals and one of these two teams. McKee bringing it down. Opportunity, far side, that one across the floor, nobody in the area. Aldridge clears it, puts pressure on the back line. Phillips trying to somehow work his way past two Polar Bears and nearly has it here. He's in on goal, left-footed shot, that one flicked towards Hickey, and Hickey does well to keep that one in front of him. Sam Phillips somehow wins that ball between two different Polar Bear defenders and gets one of the first true opportunities of the game for the Falcons. Christian flicks one forward, but clearing that one up our way was Noah Zebrak. We'll take a look at that opportunity. Phillips fighting between Gage Foster and Brendan Gervers to try and get an opportunity somehow. Really got a true look at that one. If you get that one by Hickey, it's almost a sure goal for the Falcons and a really great start. Just about 14 minutes into this contest now. Obviously more notable for this region of the bracket, I should say. Emory, Colorado College knotted up at 0. That game on the same timeline as this one. Just about 14 minutes in. Tufts has already secured their place into the Sweet 16 and will await the winner of Washington and Lee's matchup. Patrick Lee, opportunity, ball at his feet, met with pressure. That one tried to get a shot. Instead, Phillips skies one. That one a not true opportunity, but that one out for a goal kick for the Polar Bears. Always an exciting time when you get to look up and down any sort of bracket in the NCAA. Mary Washington, team that met Messiah early in this season. It was a 1-0 win for the Falcons. But Mary Washington securing their spot into the Sweet 16. But here's an opportunity. Bradiger, now Lee near side, Christian. Christian going right at the back line, cuts it back, falls to Lee. Lee, a shot, maybe a handball, nothing called. Looked like sliding and blocking. That one was Sam McKee. I mean, not exactly intentional, but it did look like it hit the hand of McKee, but threat not dealt with yet. Paget, Christian right-footed shot. That one deflected off of the fifth year from Midlothian. We'll take another look here. That Christian, the handball may be in there somewhere. Tough to truly tell. No matter what. An opportunity for the Falcons goes wasting one more time. Gage Foster will get a break, and checking in now will be Ryan Parker. Parker scored a goal in the contest yesterday, the one that put the Polar Bears up 2-1 in that first period of overtime. Phillips tracking one down, Hickey clearing that one over towards Westover Hall here. One tipped away. Polar Bears applying pressure. Lent Coop ball at his feet, tipped away, however. Colin Gottrin in the area, not able to win that one for ONU, and now going the opposite direction, Paget. Paget now trying to find one forward for Lefevre. Not able to do so there. Bit of a tough pass there. Zebrack just laying one back for Lucas Hickey. And a foul called against Ryan Parker in what would have been his first opportunity to get touches in this contest. But a foul goes against him, sending Patrick Lee to the ground trying to win that header. Obviously, can't shield the ball in that way. But Messiah on a 43-game unbeaten streak. Going all the way back to their last loss in the Elite Eight in 2021. That unbeaten streak doesn't have to end here today if Ohio Northern wants to continue. Obviously, one of those draws in their 40-0-3 record was on a penalty kick shootout in the second round of the NCAA tournament last season. Doesn't officially go down as a loss. Obviously, the end of the season for the Falcons in that contest, but goes down in the record book as a draw. Another one early in this season, Salisbury. But here's an opportunity. Summerfield, heavy touch. Paget's there to sweep it away. Put pressure on Lefevre, trying to whip one forward. Instead, lays it off for Lent Coop. But if you're Ohio Northern, there has to be a little bit of hope. I mentioned the draw last season and then the draw against Salisbury earlier this one, but the third draw in that unbeaten streak happened on this field. That one fighting for it. Bit of a weird one. Morlote in the area with Colin Gottrin. It was Morlote whistled for the foul and gives Will Schaefer an opportunity to possibly set up a set-piece opportunity for the Polar Bears. Still trying to find the back of the net. They led early with 2-1. Since then, Messiah's taken control. They lead with 6 shots now. Schaefer, near side. That one away, but only as far as the top of the box. Things not dealt with yet. This one cleared now, and Cole Christian might be off to the races, putting pressure on the back of Gavin Marshall, but Marshall, great touch to his inside and switches the field of play. Immediately back forward. Cleared away, just a little bit of kickball going on right now. Great job by Lefevre to bring it down, and Phillips onside, opportunity. Behind the back line, McKee the only man in the area now. Phillips going right at him. Phillips, end line, that one deflected off of McKee and out for a Falcon corner. But as I was saying earlier, that draw, the first game last season for the University of Lynchburg on this field. I believe that was after Messiah had already played Washington and Lee. But either way, one of those draws on this field, so opportunity for ONU maybe to draw from that or a time to avenge that one. For the Falcons, this one far post, nobody gets on the end of it. And it will go out for a Polar Bear goal kick. Very close to that corner flag, and will send some of the staff chasing after that one. Nolan Shermer getting a break. And checking in, a man who got the start yesterday, Tanner Locke. He'll be on the outside of that back line for the Polar Bears. No substitutions yet for Messiah, but 3 men warming up. They went to their bench fairly quickly yesterday. But it seems like they're just missing a little bit of pace up top. Matt McDonald not able to play in this contest. But either way, Sam Phillips is trying to fill that role. 12 goals in 21 games, including one yesterday to give the Falcons a 3-0 lead. This ball falls to the feet. Bradiger, near side. Christian, step over end line. That one a great defensive pressure from Zebrak to clear it away. The Polar Bears get out of it for the time being, but not dealt with yet. Firm challenge there. Both Patrick Lee and Gottrin going down. And now off to the races. Possibly an opportunity for the Polar Bears. Going right at Paget. Top of the box, right-footed shot deflected. Opportunity. Gottrin in the area. Wins it. Left-footed shot blocked. Trying to find something. Left-footed shot here from Marshall. Out for a goal kick for Messiah. But the first couple of shots here in quite some time for the Polar Bears. We'll take another look. Gottrin did well to win it. And then that shot not necessarily competitive, but it was this one here from Gavin Marshall that looked like it was going to put a lot of pressure on Adam Carter, wearing that yellow goalkeeper uniform, along with a black hat. Shield his eyes from the sun. He'll have the sun to deal with in the first half, and then in the second half it'll be Lucas Hickey. Cole Christian nearly in on goal after that pass snuck by the feet of Zebrak, and a bit of contact there. Nothing whistled. Gets quite a couple yells and groans from the Messiah fan base who's traveled here to Lynchburg, Virginia to see all of the sights of this Lynchburg pod. That one forward, header won by Locke. Summerfield has Parker streaking up the field. Has not gotten the ball off his foot yet, but finds the feet of Parker. Parker slowing down play, has someone on the far side, but unable to get it there, and a foul called against Patrick Lee. Looks like it initially started with Ben Vollmer in the area trying to win it, maybe a little bit off balance. Patrick Lee making contact and earning himself the foul. Very passionate fan bases here at Lynchburg. Very electric contest last night between the Hornets. This one headed, and in the back of the net, ONU takes an early lead. Take it in, the Polar Bears. Score first. Great opportunity there. Gervers, the man to give the Polar Bears the lead. You saw the opportunity, and Gervers was the only man in sight able to get ahead to it. In the 7th goal conceded all season for Messiah. Could be a costly one. Ohio Northern, all the momentum, takes the lead in this second round matchup, trying to send shockwaves around this tournament by upsetting Messiah. Lefevre trying to answer. Nearly gets to the end line, met with McKee, a hand on his back, but doesn't hit the floor. And that one cleared out off of Lefevre for a Polar Bear throw. A couple of changes maybe getting ready to set in here for Messiah. Stefan Leitzel, along with Isaac Schmidtke, stepping up to the midfield line, maybe ready to check into the contest. And now a free kick opportunity here for Messiah, maybe their chance to put one in the back of the net for Lynchburg yesterday against Ohio Northern. It took them playing from behind to find that late equalizer, but never were able to lead in that game. Ohio Northern had answers for every punch Lynchburg threw. This one chipped, far post, Lent Coop head back into the box, and it was Cole Christian trying to get ahead to it again, and then the initial shot from Josh Bradiger not able to get by the back line. This one cleared and out of play right in front of that Polar Bear bench. Looked like it came off Colin Gottrin last, and we will now see those changes. Enzo Bordonia checking in for the Polar Bears, along with Stefan Leitzel and Isaac Schmidtke for Messiah. So it takes quite some time, nearly 30 minutes before Messiah makes their first change, but maybe this is what they really needed to do. They seem to be playing from behind, not only on the score sheet, but also on the field. Ohio Northern just seems to be a lot more threatening in their counter-attacking play than Messiah has in the early 30 minutes of this contest. It's also that the Falcons haven't looked exactly sharp on that back line. That one earning a foul there. It'll be a free kick for the Falcons, but for a team that looked so good yesterday, maybe a little bit of a hangover from that contest. You see this foul there on Patrick Lee. Not able to keep his footing. Christian cuts it back. Now Aldridge finds Christian again. Christian trying to find something, but it's cleared away. Once again, Noah Zebrak, right place, right time, able to get a foot to it, and that one back to the back line. Cole Christian once again on the other side of the field now. Finds Schmidtke. Lays it off for Morlote. Leitzel poked away, goes down in the box, nothing called. Messiah fan base getting a little chippy here on Schellenberger Field. Players don't seem to be feeding into it at all. Lent Coop, a firm challenge there against Colin Gottrin, trying to shield the ball away from the back line of the Falcons. We'll take another look at that challenge here. Not sure whether it was the initial challenge from Lent Coop that earned him that foul there, or if it was the late boot up trying to win it away after Colin Gottrin was already near hitting the turf. But either way, similar opportunity to where they scored their goal. Will Schaefer looking to pick up another assist. Waves someone forward for the Polar Bears. A lot of people on the end of it. This one forward, headed away, however, falls to the feet of Gottrin. Gottrin, left-footed shot. That one just past the outside post, but a good opportunity nonetheless. Now, Chad Vrolik checking in for Messiah, and then for the Polar Bears, Cade Winchester will give Colin Gottrin a break. Checking out for Messiah will be number 12, Ben Vollmer, who picked up a goal in yesterday's contest against Baruch College from New York City. This one forward. Winchester gets his first touch of the contest. It's a headed opportunity over towards his own bench. Aldridge there to shield it out for a Messiah throw. Good try to win one there from Noah Zebrak, but a foul called against Stefan Leitzel. Either way, it would have been Ohio Northern ball. Here's another opportunity. This one laid off Summerfield. Summerfield cuts it back. Met with three different Messiah defenders. It was Lent Coop who poked it away, and Aldridge trying to track one down was unable to keep it in play for the Falcons. Winchester, ball at his feet, and then poked away once more. Cole Christian. Washington and Lee did secure their spot into the round of 16. They'll take on Tufts on the other half of this region. Long throw in. Locke makes it in, and that went out for a goal kick. Looked like Leitzel headed it off the back of the head of Zebrak for a Messiah goal kick. This one booted forward. Winchester wins the header. Opportunity, Summerfield maybe off his shoulder. Aldridge says it doesn't matter, wins it back for the Falcons. ONU has done an incredible job of bunching up that space, putting pressure on a lot of these midfielders and outside backs for Messiah to be very clean with the ball at their feet. It's something that they employed all of last night, putting pressure on a couple freshmen for the Hornets. Worked out quite well for them, but that one offside for Messiah. Anytime you can bunch up a space and really put pressure on a couple of different players who normally don't have a lot of time with the ball at their feet, it's obviously a positive sign, and the Polar Bears have done that very successfully through the 110 minutes last night and through about 35 minutes into this game. Now substitution, Davis Rohde for Messiah checking in.
Into the game for Messiah, number 5, Davis Rohde.
Rohde in. Davis Paget will check out. Davis for Davis here. Poked the other way. Patrick Lee nearly on the end of a pass, but it's Winchester who wins it back for ONU. ONU in their black uniforms, a little bit of gray trimming. Very reminiscent of the uniforms that Hill City rival to Lynchburg wears, that being Randolph College. Might actually be the same uniforms, and instead of white, Randolph has a little bit of yellow into theirs. Messiah, white uniforms, gray stripes. Tough to tell if they're actually white uniforms with gray stripes or gray uniforms with white stripes. But either way, discussion, head official between the back line and Cade Winchester. Trying to find a goal that will give them all of the momentum. It's already in their hands. This one forward, headed back the opposite direction, put back in play, trying to get on the end of it was Lent Coop. He headed it, and then it was cleared only as far as the top of the box. Things not dealt with yet. Vrolik clears it. McKee now in Summerfield for ONU. Summerfield fighting through challenges, loses his footing on the ball. No foul called there. It was nobody's fault that he fell except for his own. McKee trying to win it back for ONU. But off to the races might be Messiah. Lefevre goes down a little soft. Cade Winchester wins it back, and now it's off to the races. Ryan Summerfield against Vrolik, who very smart decision to just head one back for his goalkeeper. Aldridge, after the great pass there from Lee. Aldridge lays it off. Right-footed shot there from Isaac Schmidtke. Never testing the hands of Lucas Hickey between the posts, and now a lot of changes for both teams. Ethan Gregory, Matt Griffin, Luke Foster in, as well as Jordan Gilman. And then on the other side for Ohio Northern, Phil Ballesteros. Someone else checked in as well. Looked to be Kellen Minch for the Polar Bears. Trying to win it and doing so quite well was Luke Foster, but met with 3 or 4 different ONU defenders. Alex Schaefer, comfortable. The ball at his feet for the Polar Bears. Lays it back. Forward, chested down. Great touch there by Ballesteros. Doesn't have numbers, tries to whip one in, instead back to Locke. But Vrolik in the area, wins it, maybe off to the races. It's Vrolik and Leitzel trying to go at the back line. Vrolik, not much to do, lays it off for Gregory. Ethan Gregory had nowhere to go either. Great job by the Polar Bears to mix themselves up into that attack and really not give any opportunity for Vrolik or Ethan Gregory. As a foul call. That one looks to be going against Will Schaefer. Vrolik forward. Someone trying to get on the end of it, headed away. Ends at the feet of Gregory. Gregory, touch to his left, goes down. Cade Winchester. Given the foul here, and now another free kick opportunity from in closer than they've had all contest. Take another look at the challenge there. Winchester just discarding Ethan Gregory, trying to slide past him. Luke Foster in there to take it, along with Gregory. Who will it be? Foster, right-footed shot, that one well over the crossbar. Never testing Lucas Hickey. Here's one forward. Hickey took his time, but then eventually had to clear it forward towards the midway line. Almost 5 minutes to go here in half number 1, and in what has been a very exciting first half of this second round NCAA matchup between Ohio Northern and Messiah. Things getting a little bit chippy here. A couple of late tackles there, but either way, on the races now go the Falcons. But a great job to head it back to his goalkeeper by Enzo Bordonia. Something we've seen all weekend from all 4 of the teams that were here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Is their back line being very comfortable, distributing the ball, not only forward but back to their goalkeeper in a way that allows their goalkeeper to be very successful, not putting them in very many difficult situations. Talk about a difficult situation there. Lucas Hickey had to step in and win that one away from Stefan Leitzel. After it looked like Brendan Gervers was not able to get the cleanest of touches. But now Cole Christian winning a header, but clearing it back up the field to Cade Winchester was Zebrak. Trying to get it forward to Locke, but one away by Jordan Gilman and out for a Messiah throw. Not able to build up anything. Now into the game, Harrison Cater.
Into the game for Messiah, number 19, Harrison Cater.
Let's go Bears chants ringing around Schellenberger Field. They can feel the momentum in their hands, and this one up. And against the press box here on Schellenberger Field. I can tell you that's one of the first times that specifically a soccer ball has hit the backside of the press box. Would have been a very long walk for one of the event staff working in that ball distributing position today. Lucas Hickey taking his time picking that one up. Stefan Leitzel trying to plead his case that he wasn't trying to put a boot against the goalkeeper, but either way did so. And then a foul called against number 5, Ryan Parker, who just really took the feet out from under Harrison Cater. Things getting a little bit chippy here on Schellenberger Field. Head official having a talk with Ryan Parker. Roll it, boots one, forward, trying to get on the end of it, heading it towards goal, but clearing it out. Nobody in goal right now for ONU. Great job by the back line to clear that one away. Lucas Hickey was out near the top of the 18-yard box after not being able to get that one when he came out and called for it. It was headed over the back of him, but clearing it off of the line was one of those center backs for ONU. This one, long throw forward again. Clearing it away, but only as far as Gregory. Gregory, right-footed shot on the ground, blocked. Somehow ends up at the feet of another Falcon, and then it's Lucas Hickey trying to keep it in. That one goes out of play for a goal kick for the Polar Bears. A lot of chaos here in the last couple of minutes for Messiah, the number 1 team in the country. This one booted forward, out of play. That one into his own bench. Lent Coop not able to keep it in. 90 seconds to go here in half number 1. It looks like the Polar Bears are ready to make a change. Nate Gottrin. Seems to be ready to check in at any point. Gregory winning it away for Messiah, and then a challenge between 2 different Polar Bear players leads to a breakdown defensively. This one headed away. Good job by Tanner Locke to take the pressure off the back line, and then not wasting any time getting rid of that one was number 16, Phil Ballesteros, just pushing it towards the back line. Cade Winchester nearly winning it away from Luke Foster, but was unable to do so. Now pressure. Back line, Lucas Hickey steps up, not able to chase it down. Stefan Leitzel. With 40 seconds remaining here in the first half, it's been a game that has been very competitive. Messiah, 11 shots in this contest, none of which have found the back of the net, and only one of those was on goal. There was 1 save for Lucas Hickey, no saves for Adam Carter, but he has that conceded goal. It was 6 opportunities. 10 seconds remaining. Free kick opportunity. Schaefer, ball at his feet. Chips one in, far post. Someone's there for Ohio Northern, but the flag is up. It wouldn't have mattered. Adam Carter made the save, but either way, lots of opportunities for Messiah, but it's not the Falcons on top after 45 minutes. It's the Polar Bears of Ohio Northern, riding high off of their penalty kick victory last night, have brought the momentum here on Sunday in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Here's the goal. Brendan Gervers past Adam Carter. When we come back in just a couple minutes, we will see a team comparison, and then we'll get the second 45 minutes of play done here from Schellenberger Field on LHSN.
Think a private education is too expensive? Think again. At the University of Lynchburg, you can get a personalized education for the cost of a state school. If you're commuting and you get our top scholarships, you could pay much less. And you get all that without the hassle of giant lecture halls. Our faculty know your name here and do more than just teach. You might even do research together and plan out your next career moves.
All right, my name is Joshua Carr. I am a senior. I am a theater major as well as a history minor. I love the arts. I love acting. I love entertaining. I live in 5th Street, the historic black neighborhood. The money came in, transfer, scholarship, all that. I appreciate that greatly. I pay my own tuition. I ain't got no help. I pay everything myself. I mean, I'm smart too. So they gave it like, you smart, here, here, here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that though. You come here to do a job. I came here to do a job. A student's job is to get that degree and make something of ourselves. We got everything for you. We got you a 24-hour library. You got these sorority fraternities. We got the shoot for you. Is you gonna put it on? That's how University of Lynchburg is. Success is in the details. You know what I'm saying? It's like you learn it, know better, do better. What I love is they allow us to speak. They want our voices to be heard. They want us to talk. They want us to bring up the discomfort. They respect our point of views. They respect Black Lives Matter. They respect the LGBT community. They respect those, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about my school. They respect that and they allow us to showcase and voice our expressions. I love the diversity here. I love the different interests of people here. I can act, dance, sing, box, play football. I can do it all, you know what I'm saying? I can teach somebody that doesn't know what I know, and that person can teach me something that I don't know that they know. That's what you get here. You get diversity, you get different people with different knowledge coming together, sharing information and helping each other out. That's what I love. That's why I say people. I love the people here. College, think about it. If it's not for you, fall back. If it's for you, go further with it. And University of Lynchburg will be that choice. It's gonna be right there. They're gonna make the shoe. They're gonna do what it do. It's up for you to put that shoe on. So that's what I say.
My name is Alexis Fabula. I major in criminology and I double minor in psychology and criminal forensics. My favorite part about Lynchburg is the friends that I've come to have. It's helped me come out of my shell more and it's helped me become the person I am and the student I am. I really enjoyed how small the campus was, and I also really enjoy how small the class sizes are. It made me feel like I was going to be more engaged than I would at a bigger campus. If someone was on the fence of coming to the University of Lynchburg, I would definitely love to sit down and have a conversation with them because I'm forever grateful that I made this choice. It's definitely something that a student wouldn't regret. Out of my 4 years here, I've not had one bad experience. I've had a great 4 years and I'm going to be very sad to go.
This video isn't about me. It's about the limitless possibilities that the University of Lynchburg allows me to be. An athlete, an artist, an adventurer, a writer, a believer, a human. Because what I love about the University of Lynchburg is that they have a saying, here we're home. And honestly though, I think a better fit would be a home for everyone. Because it doesn't matter the color of your skin, the person you love, the God you pray to, the pronouns you use, the city you're from, the language you speak. University of Lynchburg gives you the greatest opportunity they can for you to be the absolute best version of yourself.
Every great college has a great city. For Lynchburg, we are near urban areas with lots of restaurants, shopping, and events. Plus, we are one of the top schools in the area. Come see for yourself.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that, and it's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
When creating a sustainable future, your choices matter, even your choice of a college. The University of Lynchburg is the first college in Virginia to go carbon neutral. Our dining hall is Green Restaurant certified. We compost all of our food waste and purchase our electricity from landfill gas. Now we're turning a hazardous lake into a thriving urban wetland. When you choose Lynchburg, you leave a smaller footprint while building a better tomorrow.
Field turf was built on innovation, dating back to our invention of long-piled infield turf, which revolutionized the industry. Today, we offer a series of game-changing fibers, high-performance infills, sport-specific applications, and smart field technology. Field turf. Let's change the game together.
At the University of Lynchburg, we've lowered our tuition, so you get a better value for a great education. Come see our campus for yourself.
I learned a lot of valuable lessons playing college football. I never thought about the health benefits of exercise until I actually started to talk to coaches in college. It's not only just for performance, it's for life. My coaches instilled the importance of well-being, not only building up strength, mental health, getting enough sleep, eating properly is all what it is to be healthy. I decided that I want to go into personal trainer and share my knowledge that I obtained in college about physical and mental well-being.
This is the dough. It's wicked cute. It's always so pretty.
One 0 early lead here for Ohio Northern as we head into the halftime break. We'll take a look at a couple of the highlights. Sam Phillips with one of the greatest opportunities. Cole Christian, Patrick Lee there trying to beg for a handball, no call. And then another opportunity cleared out of play by McKee. But then it brings us to the difference in this contest. This one chipped forward. Will Schaefer, Brendan Gervers on the end behind the diving hands of Adam Carter, which gives the Polar Bears a 1-0 lead at the halftime break, and also gives us a chance to take a look at the team comparison thus far in this contest. Obviously, 1-0 lead. Shots favor Messiah 11-7. It's been a game where Messiah has had the opportunities but hasn't looked as sharp as they did yesterday against Baruch. Saves, Adam Carter with 1, Lucas Hickey with 2, and then corners even at 1. Both teams playing very well, but Ohio Northern on top right now, 1-0. When we come back in just a couple minutes, we'll see the second half of play here from Schellenberger Field, the second round of the NCAA Men's Soccer Tournament. You are watching LHSN.
My name is Davion Washington Jr. I have the honor of serving as the student body president. I have 5 little siblings. I'm the oldest of 6 siblings, and they look up to me. I'm setting the tone. I get to develop myself, make myself a better individual, but also I'm helping future generations, not even my family, but just future generations in general. I found my passion here. I found, the love for what I want to do. I just really had an amazing time here. It's changed, my outlook on life. You don't have to be famous to change lives. You don't have to be on the big screen or whatever. I change lives now, and I hope to continue to do that. Just same way that the University of Lynchburg has changed my life for the better.
Welcome to the Campus Recreational Department at the University of Lynchburg. We believe in a student-centered approach to recreation, making sure that all students have fun and engaging activities that promotes wellness, personal growth, and community building.
Our team works to provide a variety of recreation opportunities for all our undergrad and graduate students.
Let's take a look at the different areas of Campus Rec.
Campus Recreation covers all outdoor recreation. Our team offers dozens of trips per semester, maintains recreation facilities on campus, and offers outdoor certificates and leadership training.
Intramurals is open to all students who wants to play on a team. We have men's, women's, and co-ed leagues for each sport we offer.
Those looking for next level competition can join club sports. These are student-led organizations with the support of Campus Recreation. You can join one of our established club sports, or you can start your own with our support.
Campus Recreation offers an excellent amount of opportunities to stay active, make new friends, and develop new skills. We hope to see you soon.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny, nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
Welcome back to Lynchburg, Virginia. The goal scorer right there, Brendan Gervers. The difference in this contest right now, 1-0 lead for ONU as we head into what should be a very competitive second half of this contest. Andrew Watson here on LHSN from Schellenberger Field on the campus of the University of Lynchburg, playing host to this part of the regional in the NCAA Men's Soccer Tournament. Things underway now, similar lineup to what we saw in the first half on both teams. But immediately pressure put on here by ONU. Good move, Duggan trying to get to the end line. Instead, Summerfield nearly gets by Lent Coop. It's a battle for the ball on the end line, and that one cleared off of the leg of Lent Coop and out for an early Polar Bear corner. Schaefer, 2 hands up in the air. Left-footed cross, that one nearly puts pressure on Adam Carter in goal, but hits the outside of the post and out for a goal kick. To this point, 11 shots for Messiah, 7 shots for Ohio Northern. So we get about a minute and a half into this second half. And a foul called here against the Polar Bears, going the other way for Messiah. Have to imagine that as this game goes on, the more chippy it's going to get, and a lot of it is going to be led by both the fan bases here who traveled to see their teams play on Schellenberger Field. Thrown in, trying to get it forward. Morlote. And now this one up the near side, trying to keep it in as Gavin Marshall trying to chase it down, but unable to do so. Good job there by Davis Pageant to shield that one away from the junior. Forward, Marshall, opportunity across the ground, falls to the feet. Foster, right-footed shot deflected by Patrick Lee, not dealt with yet. Left-footed shot, this one out of play for a goal kick, but a great opportunity nonetheless for what looked like Nolan Shermer to give Ohio Northern what would have been a 2-0 lead and really take control of this contest. Instead, sits 1-0. This one booted forward, getting on the end of it there. Will Schaefer. Now Morlote has a challenge from behind. Foster comes out of nowhere and wins that one for the Polar Bears. Trapped on this side, no one really giving any help for Foster. But Foster somehow finds the feet of his teammate, Gottrin. Foster chipped one forward. Ends up in the hands of Adam Carter. Threat dealt with there. Carter taking his time, makes a long throw far side. Christian there. And now, one away. Gottrin taken away. Lent Coop trying to win it. McKee, firm challenge, but it ends up at the feet of Sam Phillips. Phillips has really been taken out of this contest. Haven't heard of him too much. It's Lefevre. Ball behind him, has to track it back down. Across the top of the box, opportunity, left-footed strike, that one deflected. Opportunity not dealt with yet. Christian chips one across, headed away, and then cleared by Nolan Shermer. So a couple of great opportunities. It looked like it was Stephen Duggan in the area along with Brendan Gervers to chip it away. This one not dealt with. Christian, top of the box, taken away. Gage Foster in the right place at the right time. Things slowing down now. Aldridge lays it off Lent Coop. Putting all sorts of pressure on this back line. Patrick Lee. Opportunity. Lays it off. Now far side, Christian. Aldridge across the face of goal. That one bounced off of Lucas Hickey. It was cleared away off that back line. Looked like it might have been Summerfield in the area. Take another look. Summerfield was there. And then clearing it away, Noah Zebrak. All of the pressure here in the second half has been on the back line of the Polar Bears, trying to shield this one out of play. Lefevre keeps it in. And then a push there from Sam Phillips. Lucas Hickey, goal kick, boots it forward. Looked like one of the ONU players was discarded there, Gage Foster. Either way, battle for the ball, handball called there. That one will go against number 23, Stephen Duggan. We'll take another look. Handball, obviously a handball there, and then I think maybe a stoppage in clock. Whistle blows, play stops, hands in the air from the coaching staff of the Polar Bears after the first half went a lot of the way of the visitors from Ohio Northern. This one booted in, Aldridge near post, trying to get ahead to it was Phillips. Christian in the area, and he'll be the one whistled for the foul, trying to win that header. Head official getting a little bit of help here from the Messiah fan base, as it looked like Lucas Hickey was trying to push the ball a little bit too far up the field from where the foul actually occurred. Lefevre tried to get one forward far side. Christian was unable to do so. Hickey forward. Header one by Messiah. Bradiger with it, loses the handle, going the other way. Ryan Summerfield, 3-on-3. Summerfield, top of the box, crosses over, left-footed shot, and the diving save. Not too much to test the sure hands of Adam Carter. But another golden opportunity. Playing in tight there. Brendan Gervers clearing it away. McKee in the area. Summerfield trying to play back towards his back line. Was unable to do so. Cole Christian in the area. Taps it out of play. Winning it, Lent Coop, Lefevre. Ball at his feet, trying to bring it down. Pressure on his back there from Duggan. Now tracking all the way back and winning it away from Messiah was Colin Gottrin, but immediately the opposite direction. Opportunity for a counterattack stopped when the pass from Morlote was intercepted by the outside back, and then trying to track back. Cole Christian looked to be whistled with that challenge there. Take a look at it here. Gage Foster with it. Cole Christian trailing the play. Nearly poked it away, but actually might have gotten a solid foot to it, but either way. Whistled for the foul. Ball played in quickly. This one booted, far post opportunity, but cleared away by the back line. Threat not dealt with yet. Summerfield was in the area, but then Cleared away by the back line for Messiah. Lefevre trying to win it now on the break. Patrick Lee. Lee, two different Polar Bear defenders right on him. Can he make moves? Gets discarded there by Gage Foster, but not enough to warrant a whistle from the head official in this contest. Summerfield caught in between three different Messiah players, had nowhere to go with it. It's Morlote now looking to create something. Lefevre only can go as far back as Aldridge on the far side of the field. Messiah probing for an equalizer. Trying to shield that one out of play. Nearly a very big problem there. Had that one snuck by Lucas Hickey. But either way, over 10 minutes in to this second half. 3 shots in the second half for either team. An equal form of attack for both the Polar Bears and the Falcons. Which side will cement their place into the Sweet 16 of the NCAA men's soccer tournament? Last year, Messiah fell in this very game. Ohio Northern worked their way into the Sweet 16 before falling. Looking to do something a little bit better here. Obviously, Sweet 16 very successful, but this one just as well. Lent Coop tracking it down, trying to shield, did really well to keep that one in play. It was Colin Gottrin chasing him down. Paget, now Lee. Lee spaced the turn, lays one forward, Morlote, but it ends up at the feet of Lent Coop. Now gets Bradiger. Bradiger behind Lefevre, who does a really good job to keep that one in play, but met with very good defense from number 23, Stephen Duggan. Lee switches the field of play. Aldridge, great touch going right at the back line. Who will it be? Cole Christian chips one. Opportunity. Bradiger there. This one up in the air and somehow nearly got it back across the face of goal. An incredible stop by Lucas Hickey. Would have been Sam Phillips in the area. We'll take another look. That one deflected, but this play right here nearly got it back over his head. Sam Phillips would have been in the area along with Brendan Gervers. It would have been a mad dash for that ball in the 6-yard box. Here's a dash. Sam Phillips, 1-on-2, can't get a solid shot off. Another opportunity right to the hands of Lucas Hickey, who makes another solid save. Keeps the lead for the Polar Bears as Let's Go Bears chants ring around Lynchburg, Virginia. Lee chips one forward. Aldridge tracking it down. The attack won't stop for Messiah. Can they find the equalizer? Christian. Morlote now, pass behind him. Calls from the Ohio Northern bench for their team to step up and keep them away from that back line. Morlote trying to find something, can only lay it off, and things reset all the way back to Vollmer. Good move there from Aldridge to create space for himself. Lee not able to get that one past Bradiger. Unlucky there to go, but winning it, McGee. Maybe a little bit of trouble here from the back line. That one cleared. Good job by Gervers to get that one off his foot. Now off to the races. Duggan. Duggan met from behind. Paget did well to track back. Now Lefevre for Messiah. Numbers maybe for the Falcons. Forward trying to get on the end of it was Bradiger, but just clearing his lines was the captain, Noah Zebrak. As we'll see quite a few changes here. Leitzel back into the game along with Luke Foster. Ryan Parker and Enzo Bordonia also back into the contest for Ohio Northern. Under 30 to go here in this contest. Ohio Northern led for almost 87 minutes of regulation in last night's game against the University of Lynchburg. How long will it take for Messiah to find the equalizer, or will it be the Polar Bears who get the shutout against the #1 team in the country? 30 minutes to decide it. Opportunity, touching it around. Great job to win that one away by the back line as a group. Cole Christian met with two different defenders. Ryan Parker in the area. Lent Coop, great pass forward. Lefevre, can he get on the end of it? Does well to keep it in across the face of goal and headed away by Zebrak. Threat not dealt with yet. Ryan Parker, firm challenge, but other way for Messiah. Lays it off. Foster. And Foster, not the best pass, gets a couple of groans and no's from the Messiah fans. The opposite of supporting your player there, but either way. Handball called. It looks like it might have been a golden opportunity for Will Schaefer going the opposite direction. Lucky there for Messiah to not have the attack coming right at their back line. Here, forward, Foster. Lays it off Paget. McKee does well to read that pass away from Leitzel, wins it and then switches the field of play near side Gavin Marshall. Marshall, Patrick Lee on his back, somehow gets that one by him, finds the feet of his teammate Bordonia, then a challenge from behind on Lent Coop, sends Colin Gottrin to the floor. The whistle blows, free kick given to the Polar Bears. Take another look at the challenge here. Gottrin was in the area and winning the ball was actually Lent Coop, but going through the body of the freshman to get to that one. McKee does well. A little trickery, does a little turn around there. Tried to take advantage of the space that he had, but it was turned over. A poor pass from Gavin Marshall gives the ball right back to the Falcons, who've been pressuring nonstop the last couple of minutes. Turning with space, Schmidtke forward, Lefevre, Leitzel in the area. Lefevre can't get it across. Great job by Noah Zebrak, tracking all the way back the last line of defense to clear it out for a Falcon corner kick. Aldridge will be the one to take it. Loudest Schellenberger Field has been all day. Let's go Bears chants. Rooting for Messiah, also giving a yell. Head official comes over, has to talk a little bit with someone on the back line of Ohio Northern, maybe the goalkeeper as well. Aldridge, however, whips one in, far post, Leitzel waiting, gets a head on it, cleared away by Zebrak, dealt with quite well. Now forward, Lent Coop trying to get ahead to it, trying to get it over the head of Enzo Bordonia. Marshall in the area as well, but it's Patrick Lee. Great move, but gets discarded. Turf got him a little bit there, not able to keep his footing. Summerfield lays it off for Schaefer, who finds the feet of Marshall in a tight space. Can't find anyone in a black jersey there, and Aldridge gets that ball cleared off his foot. We see two changes for ONU. Winchester back into the game with Val Listeris. And then on the other side for Messiah, heard there, Matt Griffin, Jordan Gilman in the game for Messiah. An opportunity, but Zebrak once again clearing it away. Winchester in the area. Also checking into the game, Kellen Minch. for the Polar Bears. Great move there to get by his defender, Paget. Winchester trying to win it back, but it's Paget doing it all on his own. No whistle on that challenge. Looked like both players hit the deck quite hard. And a great move. Griffin going right at the back line. Heavy touch. Gets fouled, and it'll be a free kick opportunity. Yellow card, clock stops. And that yellow card will be given to Brendan Gervers. Take another look. Griffin, a heavy touch. Gervers getting in his way. Obviously impeding on that area, not able to allow Griffin forward. Let's go Bears chance ring one more time. 24-15 remaining here on Schellenberger Field. Vollmer, far post, someone there. Leitzel gets ahead, Winchester as well. Threat not dealt with yet. That one cleared all the way back to Adam Carter. Good job by the Polar Bears to get in the area. Deny any opportunity to find that probing pass into the 18-yard box. Heavy touch, Schmidtke does well to keep it at his feet. Patrick Lee nearly gets tripped up by Ryan Parker, but Parker not given the foul as advantage is played. Schmidtke not able to get on the end of it, but maybe an opportunity here. Gervers towards the end line with the ball at his feet. Clears it up the field to an open, what looked like Kellen Minch, but not able to truly get a touch on it. Threat here once again for Messiah. Leitzel, right-footed shot, that one saved. Lucas Hickey, great opportunity. Can't clear the ball entirely. McKee in the area. Another opportunity, Schmidtke. Can he get the shot off? That changes the game, and can't lock his ankle on that shot. Goes out for a goal kick. Alex Schaefer to check back into the game for the Polar Bears. He's going to check on to the field for Sam McGee. Polar Bears trying to start a counterattack. They've been put on their heels the last couple of minutes. It's been all Messiah. Another opportunity. Cole Christian. Can this be the dagger? But no. Messiah has pressured for the last 15 minutes. They now lead in shots 19-10. Very reminiscent to last night's contest in which ONU earned their spot into this second round matchup. Did not lead the game in shots, but led the game in goals. This one forward, Leitzel playing a target man. Trying to find someone, can only lay it off for Patrick Lee. Lee looking for something, that one cleared and rolls across the top of his body, and finally the whistle blows. Stops play for the time being. Just under 21 minutes remaining, could be the final 21 minutes on one of these teams' season. Will the Polar Bears find another cement themselves into the third round of this tournament, or will it be Messiah with a late equalizer? That one past the back line. Christian in the area. He gets discarded, no foul, goes down. But now trying to put pressure on the other side of the field. Ballesteros goes down, and that one given a whistle. Hands on the head of the coaching staff for Messiah. It'll be another free kick opportunity. This one across the face of goal, nothing doing. Looked like Ryan Parker wanted to have himself a shot, but it was deflected by his teammate Ballesteros. And that one cleared out for a Messiah throw. We'll see the changes now. Harrison Cater into the game. Morlote back in along with number 22, Tanner Locke for ONU.
Checking into the game for Messiah, number 13, Jarrett Morlote, and number 19, Harrison Cater. Into the game for Ohio Northern, number 22, Tanner Locke.
Messiah on their heels. And a foul called against the Falcons. Issues Matt Griffin an opportunity to put his hands on his head as well in disbelief at the whistle being blown on that one. There has not been a game all season where Messiah did not find the back of the net. The one lone draw, a 1-1 draw at the hands of Salisbury. Opportunity now in line. Can they find something? Nearly taken away. That one cleared all the way back to the back line, and then whistle blows. Under 18 to go from Schellenberger Field in regulation. Adam Carter. Boots one forward. Opportunity, Patrick Lee to win the header. Past Harrison Cater. Parker tries to get that one across the front of the back line, but winning it is number 9, Kellen Minch. And then taken away immediately. Griffin forward trying to find Leitzel, but it's Gervers in the area to clear that one out of play. Good catch over there by Vrolik in that Messiah bench. Time starting to run out for the Falcons. Poked away, great defensive play there from Zebrak once again. Has been in the right place at the right time. So many different points in this contest. Ryan Parker tried to chip that one off his head past the last defender, but was unable to really get anything on it. Chips it forward, that one. Good job to flick that one over his head. Parker in the area again. Actually, sorry, that was Alex Schaefer. Opportunity now, going the other way. Gilman, now far side, Cater across the face of goal, header, and that one deflected and out for what should be a Polar Bear goal kick. Two great opportunities at it there. Matt Griffin and Leitzel in the area. Leitzel misses the header. Griffin not able to put that one on frame. And just like that, another opportunity goes wasting for Messiah. Gage Foster, Ryan Summerfield, McKee back into the game as well for ONU. As it looks like Messiah is also ready to make about 4 changes. 4 different substitutes waiting at that midfield line. Leitzel gets a foot to that one, but it goes out of play for yet another goal kick here, and we will see all of these changes back into the contest. Lefevre, Phillips, Bradiger, and number 17, Caleb Aldridge. The final push, possibly, for the Falcons to find an equalizer. 15 minutes to keep their season alive here on Schellenberger Field, or will it be Ohio Northern playing upset to the number 1 team in the country? This one thrown forward towards Winchester, but it's Paget who gets ahead to it. Lee winning it, putting pressure on the back line. Zebrak there. Chips one forward, far side to the feet of Ballesteros. Bit of space, but tried to lay one off. That one out for a Messiah throw-in. Couple supporters here from the University of Lynchburg watching this contest. As well as what looks like a couple of Messiah fans, possibly a couple fans for Ohio Northern also on the other side of the track. Take another look here at the challenge. Aldridge met by Ballesteros, and Aldridge goes down pretty hard after that challenge. Carter hoots one forward. 14 minutes remaining. Aldridge, ball at his feet, chips one. Finds the feet Bradiger, but it's Gerver, stepping up, winning that one. Good job not to foul, at least to this point there, by Stephen Duggan. Shielded out, gets a nice little high five from his teammate Gervers, and now earns himself a throw. Duggan, who scored the penalty kick that sent Ohio Northern to the second round of the NCAA tournament, doing everything in his power to allow his team to have another week of practices and another weekend set of games, possibly next weekend. This one, far side opportunity. Harrison Cater, a little bit of space, finds the feet of Morlote. Cater once again, 30 yards away. McKee was there to deflect that one away, and Gage Foster has it at his feet once more. Now opportunity once more. Lefevre near the end line. That one out for an Ohio Northern throw. Couple more changes. Cole Christian back in along with Nolan Shermer. And Colin Gottrin. These 4 teams here in Lynchburg, Virginia, oddly reminiscent in terms of score lines to what it was for Messiah last season. First game, Messiah dominates. They get to the second round to face Williams. Williams plays later in the day. Knocks off NYU in overtime. Williams carries the momentum, a 0-0 draw. They go to penalties, and Messiah falls in the second round last season. They're trying to avoid a similar fate here and keep their unbeaten streak alive. Good job to win that one back by the Polar Bears as they get closer and closer to just about 11 minutes remaining, but an opportunity. Lefevre trying to touch it around Gervers, nearly gets ahead to it. It's Zebrak, now Lefevre once again. has a chance, has Christian on the far side. Can he find him? He cannot. Gage Foster in the area, but it's Zebrak once again who clears it away. Has been the MVP in this contest for Ohio Northern as they look to secure their spot into the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. Sam McKee gets one by. Now trying to go at the back line was Colin Gottrin, but getting rid of it was Lent Coop. Challenge gives that throw to Messiah. Bit of a discussion. Looks like the clock will stop to give an opportunity for someone to catch their breath out there. Maybe injured down on the field. Patrick Lee checking on him. That being Ryan Parker, who was on the floor for a little bit. He'll get taken out of the contest.
Into the game for Ohio Northern, number 10, Will Schaefer.
Will Schaefer will check in. Both of these teams last season having their season end by the same hands of Williams. Trying to avoid a similar fate here for Ohio Northern. Trying to get to the Sweet 16 for the second straight year. Second weekend of the NCAA tournament is always a big task, especially facing the #1 team in the country. It's only been 3 shots in the second half for ONU. They've sat behind the ball. They've played solid defense, but Messiah not able to find the back of the net to this point. Is this the opportunity? Chipped, far post, cleared away by McKee, and now maybe off to the races for Colin Gottrin. Gottrin met firm pressure from Lent Coop. Now Summerfield. Foul called there. Time wasting away here on Schellenberger Field. 8:30 to go. Sommerfeld did well to be in the right place at the right time. Gage Foster now. Ball at his feet. Tries to get one forward. For Shermer trying to track one down. Flag not up there. One back by Cole Christian trying to push the pace the opposite direction, but one away by Shermer. Then a firm challenge. Not able to win that one back for Ohio Northern. Morlote trying to find something. Sommerfeld in the area forces it go to Lent Coop. Under 8 here. Lynchburg, Virginia, NCAA tournament second round. What can Messiah do to answer that first goal scored? This one far post. Lefevre there across the face of goal once again, and that one cleared away. McKee, man behind him, gets everyone in the crowd letting him know as the sun sets here in Lynchburg, Virginia. McKee deflects that one. Patrick Lee wins it. Time running out, SOS mode for Messiah. Aldridge goes down, no foul, gets back up, opportunity across the face of goal, and Lucas Hickey once again shows just how important he is to this Polar Bear side. Take one more look. Everyone seemed to have stopped playing there for Aldridge, who looked like he might hit the floor for a foul. Instead, stays on his feet, gives his team an opportunity. Had it struck by Lucas Hickey, there would have been 2 different Messiah players in the area. Opportunity now. Left-footed shot. Adam Carter not put under too much pressure there by Colin Gottrin. Important for all of these ONU players to step back behind the ball. Not always ideal to be defensive-minded, but when you're in this point against the #1 team in the country, it's not always a bad idea. Cade Winchester back in for ONU, along with number 9, Stefan Leitzel for Messiah. Messiah put 6 goals up on the board yesterday, 4 of which came in the first half. ONU put up 2. They're halfway to their total from yesterday, but 1 in regulation. They gave up a goal late to Lynchburg. Messiah looking to do something similar. Christian, space, left-footed cross. That one deflected and out for what should be a Messiah corner. Can ONU have 5 minutes of perfect soccer to secure themselves a spot in the 3rd round? Or will it be Messiah extending the game? Leitzel gets ahead to it, but deflects it the opposite direction, and that one out for another goal kick for Lucas Hickey. We saw it yesterday. The Polar Bears are very comfortable wasting the time away. Lucas Hickey doing so here. You see another look at Stefan Leitzel nearly getting that header on the frame of goal. Has had a couple of opportunities in this contest coming off of the bench, but has not been able to convert on any of them. Hitting the floor there, a couple different players, and the foul eventually will go against Lynchburg. That one against Colin Gottrin as number 5, Davis Rohde, hits the deck for Messiah. Under 5 to go now. Long free kick opportunity from just past the midfield line. This one chipped. Hickey steps out, then back in, headed away by Schaefer. Falls to the feet of Christian, and then Winchester clears it all the way back to number 12, Ben Vollmer, trying to find some weakness in this ONU back line. They haven't found it yet. Cleared away again. Winchester, ball at his feet, can only get rid of it. Gets discarded, then it goes out for a Messiah throw. All the pressure has been on the Polar Bears in this second half. Just 4 shots. The majority of this game has been spent in the attacking third for Messiah, but through 22 shots have not been able to find the back of the net. Whistle blows and foul against Lefevre. Putting it back in play. Winchester, the only man up there currently for ONU. McKee trying to put a little pressure on Vollmer, who lays it off, and then back forward. It was Davis Rohde trying to clear it forward. Vollmer clears one up, out of play into the stands here in Schellenberger Field. And the feeling starting to get to ONU a little bit and their fans. Clock stops, waiting for the ball to get back. Put back in play. Clock starts on that touch. Gage Foster switches it. Will Schaefer, now far side. Can ONU find a goal to cement themselves into the NCAA tournament 3rd round? Far side. Alistair is trying to pin himself in the corner, out for a Messiah throw. That takes about 30 seconds off of the clock, getting it all the way down there. Just 2.5 minutes to go. Right around the same time when Lynchburg found their goal to equalize in regulation last night against Ohio Northern. The Polar Bears will be doing everything in their power to avoid that one. Clock stops here as someone is down with an injury on the far side. Maybe just had the wind knocked out of him there. We'll take one more look. Not exactly sure. 2:20 remaining. Substitution stepping on. Ryan Parker will check in for the injured Gage Foster. What will it take for Messiah to find the late equalizer here on Schellenberger Field? They haven't been held scoreless all year. They haven't lost a game since the Elite Eight of 2021. Ohio Northern looking to put an end to their 43-game unbeaten streak. McKee doing well to win it back for the Polar Bears, and then goes all the way back to Lucas Hickey, but a foul goes against Messiah, and maybe a little bit of anger and frustration boiling over for the Falcons. .149 remaining. ONU trying to find some way to keep Messiah from finding the equalizer. Push a couple up the field, but you have to imagine you want to be comfortable sitting back behind the ball. You want to get it back into one of those corners like Ballesteros already has done today. Officials over to talk with member of the athletic communications staff here. Trying to figure out what is going on here. I think there's a little bit of confusion. Ball put back in play. Not exactly sure what the confusion was, but Pearson Young working on the athletic communications staff down there. Also a member of the men's basketball team. Doing a great job of dealing with whatever the question was. Opportunity for Messiah. Leitzel forward. Can Phillips get on the end? He can't, but it ball falls only to Morlote. Under 90 seconds to go. Morlote, ball at his feet. Now Aldridge. Messiah. Everything in their power, everything behind the ball, trying to find the equalizer. It's won away by Ryan Parker. And then Ballesteros, almost a minute remaining, doing everything to get that ball forward. He can't. Patrick Lee, space to turn. Does he take advantage of it? He does. Tries to get it forward. This one a bit too heavy. Tracking it down, Davis Rohde. And out for a goal kick for ONU. Clock stops. A little bit of a groan from the ONU bench. Didn't look like Lucas Hickey was moving all too slow to put that one back on the 6-yard box for the goal kick, but either way, head official thought that it did. This one discarded. Will Schaefer hits the floor, trying to get forward are the Falcons, but unable to do so. A heavy touch out of play. That one off the foot of Davis Rohde, and 30 seconds for Ohio Northern to cement themselves into the NCAA tournament's third round. Cade Winchester, forward, Messiah, on the heels of losing their 43-game unbeaten streak. 10 to go. Leitzel can't win the header. It's McGee. This one out of play, and the Polar Bears can start to feel it. Ohio Northern storms the field in Schellenberger, and the Polar Bears upset the #1 overall team in the tournament. Messiah goes down. Their season's done. Pure elation for the team from Ohio.
For tickets or more information, visit ncaa.com.
An incredible weekend of soccer on Schellenberger Field, but more specifically, an incredible weekend for Ohio Northern. You win the first game against the host team in this pod, the University of Lynchburg. You go through 2 overtime periods. You win in penalty kicks, and then you hold Messiah, the #1 team in the country. Hand them their first loss since the Elite Eight in 2021. The Polar Bears continue dancing. They'll head on to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament to take on the winner of Emory and Colorado College. For myself and the entire LHSN crew, we thank you for watching an incredible weekend of soccer here from Lynchburg, Virginia.